What's going on, guys? This is Burrs. I want to talk to you today about this Kelty MAP 3500 bag. This is what they would call a 3-day assault pack. I kind of disagree with the designation as a 3-day assault pack, but let's get down to some of the specifics here with this pack. First off, it's one of my favorite packs that I have. It's definitely my go-to. If I have to go somewhere, you know, it doesn't even matter what I'm doing, I'm grabbing this bag. This is a great, you know, all-around pack. You know, if you want to, you know, just grab something and go. If you want to have a, you know, like a 1-day, 2-day kind of assault pack. If you want to have a 1-day, 2-day kind of overnight, you know, backpacking trip, I think this would definitely fit the bill. As far as that goes, it has a lot of features here. It has a really unique fabric in that it has a 500D Codra fabric, which is used in a lot of the more top-end kind of stuff. It kind of has, you know, I wouldn't call it a glimmer, but it definitely has a different look to it, and you know, I really like it. It's been really durable. You know, I got some spots on it and stuff, but as far as resistance to stuff, I am not really that easy on my gear. You know, I'm not someone who purposely goes out and tries to destroy things, because I think that's ludicrous. But you know, when it comes to using stuff, you know, this has definitely been thrown around, dropped, dragged at some points, and I really, you know, there's really nothing wrong with it to even complain about as far as the durability. So, you know, the seams on everything on here is great. You know, I really like the construction of this, and that's what you get when you have a Kelty. You know, Kelty takes care of their stuff. Now we flip to the back here. You have this this air mesh is what I'll call it here. You know, and they have some channels here for the airflow. The one thing I like to see is deeper channels. You know, these channels really don't do too much. They're kind of small. If they had them, you know, at least 4 times as wide, you have a lot more air that could get through those areas. So that's one improvement I think they could make. As far as the pack goes and being comfortable, the shoulder straps here are definitely comfortable. They also have that that mesh kind of feel to them, or the mesh kind of construction to them. You have the strap here for your sternum strap. Very strong. You know, all the webbing on here is great. All the you know, the mesh, the webbing, the stitching, you know, it's just all great all-around pack. So what kind of capacity does this have? You know, this is a, you know, MAP 3500, so you're going to be led to believe this is 3500. You know, as far as the capacity goes, cubic inches, but it's actually 2300 cubic inches. So it's a little misleading there. Let's get down to the inside of the pack. You know, the pack opens up pretty far as the zipper going down. The thing that you're going to see in the back here is a few different, you know, areas for hydration. You can fit a 100 ounce hydration bladder there, and then on the front here you have another place where you can put a second hydration, you know, bladder if you want, or something else to kind of keep that away from other area. And you have this huge kind of opening right here where you can put stuff. You know, it's easily probably 8 inches. Yeah, I'd say about 8 inches at the bottom there. And you know, I filled this thing out pretty well. You can see there's a lot of spots on here and marks from overfilling it maybe. But then you come out to the front here, you open this pouch up here, and you have a whole bunch of organization and stuff you can do here. You have a little mesh pocket right here on the side here. You have pen pockets, and then on the top here you have an area where you can put some patches here, and then underneath here I have like a little beanie that I always stick up in that area right there. Kind of tuck it away for when I need it. As far as the front here, you have a zipper and just a little pouch pocket right here. Nothing much. And then you have a bungee right here. I'm saying here a lot, I'm not sure why. Right here. But as far as this bungee goes, what I usually do is I take a schma, I'll put it up underneath here, or maybe an outer layer that I need, put it up underneath here and bungee that down, and you know, kind of use that to my advantage. So what we have on the side here is the bungee kind of system at the top. You can fit Nalgene's on the side, so you have one on each side, so you can fit 2 Nalgene's. So this gets back to the fact of me saying that, you know, this bag is more of a 2-day at the most kind of pack, because you can fit 2 Nalgene's and 100 ounces. You're looking probably at 100 ounces a day to, you know, use if you want to be in any kind of good operating capacity in whatever you're doing, whether it's doing tactical stuff, outdoor stuff. So, you know, having that, you're having about, you know, a bladder and a half. You can throw another bladder in here if you really want to do it upright, but then you're kind of limiting your capacity because you're using that space for another bladder. You know, so, you know, at the most you could probably fit 2 bladders and 2 Nalgene's. You could probably get by for 3 days, but, you know, to ultimately, you know, be at your peak performance, you're going to want a little bit more water, in my opinion. So I think this is more suited for an overnight or a 2-day kind of pack. This does come with a waist belt. It is a little bit high when I wear it. I think they could actually, well, I mean, they couldn't lower it because the bag would have to be lowered then, but it does sit a little bit high, what I've noticed. You know, the last time I used this, I was concealed carrying, and the thing that I noticed was I had to actually just take the waist thing off because it rode so high. You know, the pack just, you know, made them a little bit taller. You know, I'm 6 foot, so if you're 6 foot or beyond, I would kind of say that the waist strap is kind of be useless in certain situations. You know, I've used it, I do use it, but you know, in certain situations it's just kind of useless because they don't have these packs made for sizes, so they're trying to fit everyone. But you know, I can just take off that waist strap. As you can see, it's not even on here. It's padded and it works really well as far as, you know, comfort and stuff. It just, adjustability isn't there because this is just a one-size-fits-all pack. But you know, it fits in there, it goes in there with Velcro. You know, it works fine if it would work for you. And they also have these rails here, as you can see, these rods here. This is what is in the back there, and that's what's going to give you your rigidity, if you will. And you know, even without that waist strap, plenty of rigidity. It doesn't have any problems as far as, you know, not having that waist strap on there because of the rigidity and because of the great sternum strap that's available with it. And as you can see here, you have the adjustability with all the buckles and everything. Great buckles. You know, Kelty always makes great stuff as far as, you know, all the hardware, if you will, and the soft goods that go onto their packs. I haven't had any breakage. I really like the, you know, I had a Gregory, well, I do have a Gregory backpack, and just the amount of stress that's on a sternum strap, this is the perfect blend between being lightweight and being strong when it comes to the buckle that's used here. So kudos for that. And you can adjust that up and down, obviously. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at this Kelty from Amron, the MAP 3500. It blends in really well with the background, actually. As you can see here, you have the front pouch here, which will open down. And then you have this, like I talked about, this little section up here. You can put some patches or whatever. And then you have a little section up in here where you can put some sort of a, you know, whatever you want to put. I just put a little beanie in there. Then you have just some area here with some mesh where you can go ahead and put some stuff. You have another pocket back here where you can put some stuff, pen pockets, and then a pretty, you know, nice little area in here to put some more, you know, items, if you will. On the front here, like I was showing you, you have this little pocket right here where you can put smaller items. This isn't really for a lot. And then you have the bungee cord right here where you can put some stuff, like I like to put a schma or whatever kind of extra clothing material you got. You just stick it in there and zip tie this down. This will be zippered, so this isn't gonna come across like that. Then I'll hold it down there. So you can fit a lot of stuff on there because they give you a lot of bungee to work with. So, you know, as you can see, there's a lot of bungee, you know, area for you to put some stuff in here. As we move into the inside here, you can see this is a nice like a ripstop or a diamond ripstop material for the water reservoir or the hydration bladder pouch back in here. You also have another pouch back here. I forget the exact reasons for these, but if you really want to, you could use a hydration pouch in the backpack, and you could use a hydration pouch in the front here. So you really put 2 hydration pouches in here if you really wanted to. When you come down in here, you can see this is a nice, deep, and pretty wide bottom to it. So you have a lot of room, and you know, it's made just really well. I like the materials as far as, you know, the buckles, the webbing. The webbing has, you know, ends on it that aren't going to come through, like you see with some bags that are on the market today. And the zippers, you know, work extremely well. As we flip it over here, you can see on the back, I was talking about those channels here. I like to see those a little bit wider. They're pretty narrow, which means that not as much airflow is going to go through them as you probably would like to see. but it's definitely pretty comfortable. And here's where that waistband would go, and then it just kind of velcros in there, which I don't have it on there. On the bottom here, like I said, you have these two, well, four, two on each side, kind of areas where you could rope some stuff onto here if you need to. If you want to really expand this out, you can put a wool blanket on the bottom there, a sleeping bag, some sort of a pad or a mat if you're going hiking and camping and backpacking, etc. And you look at the pads here that are for the straps. They're the exact same material that's on the back here, so you have nice conformity and consistency between your shoulders and your back. You have these great buckles, as you can see here. These are the Ultraflex Stealth 20mm. As you can see there, I really like those, and like I said, the webbing's perfect. The sternum strap is extremely durable. I did review a Gregory that had a really weak sternum strap, but this sternum strap is perfect. It's lightweight, works really well, and I like to see that good materials are being used as they are here with this Kelty MAP 3500. So I mean, that's an overview of the pack. My usage of it has gone from hiking to tactical use to I've used it as a range bag at one point. I've used it doing all kinds of stuff, and I really like it a lot. Has a lot of different options. You also have the ability to throw some rope in the bottom and even just put a pack, a sleeping bag or something on the bottom there if you need to. So I mean, just a lot of adaptability that's on this pack. A lot of different areas where you can attach stuff, and a lot of storage, and you can compress it down with the side compression straps here. You get two on each side. And I really can't say enough good about this. It's around $99 to $115 on Amazon. They're the only people actually selling it. So if you're looking to get it, you're going to have to go over there. I'll put the link down below where I got it. But all around, this is my favorite pack. Like I said, if I'm going to pick a pack up, it's definitely going to be this one. Just a lot good about it. And it's Kelty, and the colors, they have all kinds of colors. This color here is actually the desert tan. This looks like coyote brown, but it's desert tan. They have a coyote brown, which is really dark in my opinion, and this is more the color I was looking for, which this is more of like a coyote tan kind of color. So I like this color a lot. They have all kinds of colors, multicam, and all kinds of different colors over there, which is the other thing that's pretty cool, because usually when you find a good pack, you either get black, coyote, or OD. Well, they have like a ton of colors over there for this pack. The thing I really don't like is the way that this hydration, or these side pockets are, with how this bungee is, because it's only one strap. So you have to pull this bungee out. So you have something small in there. You have all this bungee material. So if they can improve on that, maybe do a double design that would use less outside material when you're pulling the strap. So when you put small things in there, you can, not have to have a foot of material of shock cord out here. But I mean, that's a really small thing to complain about. But there's always usually something you can find that you're not a huge fan of. So that, and the waist strap being the fact that taller people, 6 foot and beyond, the waist strap is going to be a little bit high. But beyond that, just take that waist strap off, suck it up, and use the pack, because it's a good pack. So if you guys have any questions or anything on this this Amron exclusive, MAP 3500 by Kelty, go ahead and let me know. But this is definitely in my favorites. I'm gonna be making Captain Bird's favorites kind of video. This is gonna be in there for a backpack because of the size it is. Being 2,300 cubic inches of room, and the fact that it's durable as all get out, and adaptable with all the different attachment points. So it's definitely going to be in my favorites. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know. If you guys want to get one, I'll put a link down below to where I got mine. And until next time, later. So what kind of capacity does this have?